Today, I want to talk to you about one very important question regarding the Catholic apologetics. This question is very important because not a lot of Catholics can easily give the right answer. And the question goes like this. At Mass, why do Catholics make the small sign of the cross on their foreheads, on their lips, and on their breasts before the proclamation of the gospel? When the gospel is about to proclaim, the priest says a reading from the Holy Gospel according to either Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John. And at the same time, he made the small signs of the cross with his tongue. First on the book, and then on his forehead, on his lips, and on his breast. The congregation then respond, "Glory to you, O Lord," and making a small sign of the cross with their tongues over their foreheads, on their lips, and on their breasts. So what are the meanings of making these triple signs of the cross? Today, I give you three meanings. First, every time we make the sign of the cross, either big or small, we always proclaim the death of our Lord Jesus Christ on the cross. He died for you and for me. The second meaning of the triple sign of the cross is that it is a form of prayer. It is our prayer for the presence of the Word of God, to remind ourselves that how important it is, the Word of God in our lives. The letter to the Hebrews, chapter 14, verse 12 says, "For the Word of God is living and active, sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing to the division of soul and spirit, of joints and marrow, and discerning the thoughts and intentions of the hearts." My dear friends, the Word of God is living and active. And this is why Saint Francis of Assisi says this: preach the gospel at all time, and when necessary, use words. The third meaning of the triple signs of the cross is that the Word of God may be always in our minds, on our lips, and in our hearts. That we always think about the Word of God. That we always preach the Word of God. That we always love the Word of God. So next time you are at Mass and the Gospel is about to be proclaimed, and you make these triple signs of the cross on your foreheads, on your lips, and on your hearts. At the same time, you pray that the Word of God be ever in your mind. The Word of God be ever proclaimed by your whole life. And the Word of God be ever in your hearts. God bless you.